And now taking a look at some North Carolina news that includes the Piedmont Triad area. Members of the state Senate and House are proposing legislation aimed at protecting energy facilities such as substations. Meanwhile, the FBI announced that it's offering up to $25,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the individuals involved in recent attacks on electrical substations in the state. According to the Winston-Salem Journal, the FBI said it is continuing joint investigations with sheriff's offices in Moore and Randolph counties where gunshots were fired into electrical substations. As of yet, no arrests have been made and no suspects identified. The most disruptive of the attacks occurred at Duke Energy facilities in Moore County on December the 3rd, and two electrical substations were damaged by gunfire. The damage left around 45,000 customers without power during a cold snap that sent temperatures below freezing. A similar incident happened on January the 17th when Energy United crews responding to an alarm found that a substation transformer in Thomasville had been hit by gunfire. There were no outages tied to that particular incident. Now, legislators representing Moore County have filed bills in the North Carolina House and Senate in response to the attacks that impacted their constituents. Under existing law, it is a misdemeanor to vandalize equipment that interrupts the transmission of electricity. One proposed measure, co-sponsored by Senator Tom McInnes of Moore County, would make it a high-grade felony to intentionally damage or attempt to harm an energy facility. Under the proposed law, a conviction could lead to a prison term of up to 10 years, a fine of up to $250,000, and liability for financial damages suffered by anyone impacted by the resulting outage. In the North Carolina House, Representative Ben Moss has introduced legislation that would require utilities in the state to operate security systems at substations 24 hours a day. Moss amended the proposal with a provision to make attacks on the state's power grid a felony punishable by a 10-year prison sentence and a $500,000 fine. Jeff Brooks, who is the spokesman for Duke Energy, told the Journal that the state's largest utility is ready to work with lawmakers on legislation to protect North Carolina's electrical grid. Now, anyone that may have information on the attacks is asked to contact the FBI. You can do so at 1-800-CALL-FBI. That number is 1-800-225-5324. More details about the reward and the proposed legislation can be found in the Winston-Salem Journal.